Nando, Ma Lokakarana here, and once again I'm taking an excerpt from Swamiji's Living Enlightenment book, The Gospel of Paramahansa Nityananda, my guru. And the page that I turn to is Dead Rules versus Live Intelligence. Very interesting. In the course of time, many regulations that had meaning earlier become blind rules without any meaning. In India, during the times before electricity was invented, tailors would sew by hand with a needle with the help of dim lanterns. So clothes would not be sewn after sunset, since sewing in the dim light of the candle or lantern would cause strain on the eye. So the work was always confined to daylight hours. But even now in India, the elderly people in the house will say, "It is not a good thing to sew after dusk." The very reason for not sewing at night doesn't even exist anymore. Electricity and bright lights are there, but it has become a ritual for them, with no connection to its original purpose. A small story. Once a paratrooper was being interviewed on television. The interviewer said, "Your life must be really adventurous." The paratrooper replied, "Yes, it does have its scary moments." The interviewer asked, "What is the most anxious experience in your life?" The paratrooper replied, "When I was coming down on the lawn of a house and the sign read, 'Keep off the grass.'" Oh dear. When you don't have the right intelligence or understanding, things become dead rules in your life. When you have understanding, any correct rule can become a friendly technique to live life happily. Rules and rituals are actually techniques for your own enlightenment. When I say enlightenment, I mean a blissful life full of clarity. Of course, when pursued deeply, it will lead to the ultimate state of enlightenment. A small story. A railway official reported a murder on a train. The murderer entered the compartment, stabbed the victim multiple times. Then he left the train through the opposite door, jumping onto the railway track, thereby violating the railway regulations. Oh boy. When you don't have the right understanding, you miss the whole thing and end up acting in a foolish way. When you are given the right understanding, you understand that any rule was created just for you and others around you to live a happy and blissful life. When the spirit of the rule is understood, there won't be any problem falling in line with it. By falling in tune, there will only be juice in your action. There will only be a blissful commitment to it. But if the spirit is missing, everything is missed. Life will seem dull and lifeless. Take meditation, for example. Meditation itself is done to go inwards, irrespective of the outer world noise and situations. I have seen some people, before starting their meditation routine, they will first try to create a noiseless situation outside. They will go around telling everyone to keep quiet. They will practically freeze people in their normal routine just because they are going to meditate. Only when the spirit is missed, things become dead rituals. You miss and mess. All rules and regulations were created for a harmonious life with the understanding, "You will not kill me and I will not kill you. Both of us will live happily." That was the basic understanding behind them. However, in the course of time, they became laws. All rules and regulations were created to live a harmonious and happy life. But the moment you internalize the rules without the understanding, you create guilt. As long as you follow the rules with an understanding, you will be happy. When you start following the words instead of the spirit, you will start creating guilt. When you want to escape from the law, what do? You just catch on to the words of the law and drop the spirit behind them. Then you legally work around the words and escape from the law. When you catch the words, you become a bureaucrat and you miss the spirit. Only when you catch the spirit, you can be an intelligent being without guilt. Wow. Stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thank you.